All right, I'm about to lose my fucking mind. Yep. All right. That's fucking crazy. All right, so what I was saying for the past fucking 10 minutes. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. My whole OBS got fucked because we've been fucking doing shit on Streamlabs, whatever the hell, and then I come back to OBS because I can't link to Streamlabs, so OBS was all fucked up. Then I come back OBS, I don't have half of my shit here. Insane. Yeah, just absolute shambles to start the day. But we're here. Fine. Big slate is what I was saying. We have a lot of games on. I think we have 5 games to bet on. I have 3 plays out already. We should be rolling. Yeah, now we're fucking live. That was a fucking headache in itself. God, I hate streaming OBS and fucking everything else. Anyway, but we're here. Nothing better than being here, right? I don't even have a border on myself. That's how you know we're in shambles. But we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm trying to think of what I fucking was going to do. Yeah. A lot of plays to go over. I have 3 out right now. The 3 I have out right now were CJ Stroud, Michael Penix, who's not here right now, but he'll probably be back up in a second. They're probably readjusting his line. But I have Stroud here. And then Malik Neighbors lower. That's the 3 I have right now. These are the 2 games I really dissected and kind of looked at the most. This one I have some thoughts and feelings, and I'll get to that in a second. I also have some thoughts and feelings about Detroit and Kansas City. Minnesota, Cleveland, I'm probably staying away, but we can still yap about it. All right. Yeah, that was fucking insane. Yeah, everything crashed last night. Casey, you need to respond to me in the fucking Dynasty Discord because we need to play later again. Anyway, yeah, PC's working. We're fine. We're living. We're here. Audio's now fine. We are fine. Yeah, no, the streaming software is not user-friendly. I'm taking Will Levis's over on everything. I don't care if he's not playing. That's fair enough. Fair enough. All right, we're going to break down the first game, Atlanta-Baltimore. Let's see if they put Penix's line back up. And if you snagged it, if you are on the they did. It's now at 99.5, right? We got at 88.5. Then it was at 92.5, and now it's at 99.5. So we secured some fucking value once again. Per usual, per gutter stains. So if you follow the Twitter, you obviously will see it right away. And again, you got to be quick with these things because Underdog releases lines like not even kidding 30 minutes ago. So we only have for preseason, we only have lines about 30 to an hour beforehand normally. So you got to be fast because the lines change quick in preseason. So if you don't follow the Twitter, you don't have notice on, do that. At least for the weekends, because I'll be posting them as soon as I get them in, as soon as I get them out. I can't actually place them on Underdog. So if you follow me on Pickett, you're probably like, what the fuck? Where's the Underdog slip? I can't do it. I'm living Jersey. So sadly, I can't do that, but I can get you the value. And I still track manually how much up and down of the preseason we are. Higher, lower on Penix. I like the higher today. Even at 99.5, I just like kind of... I think he's going to go for over 100 again. He threw 104 last time he was out. I think he's going to see a whole half, if not more this time. Remember, it's game 2 now of the preseason, not game 1. He's going to see with time with the starters. Obviously, Kirk is not going to be playing as per every report that I've read. So, excuse me. So, if Kirk is not playing, and which I assume he's not, Penix should see about half of this game. Obviously, they still have some players behind him. But I don't think in preseason game 2 and 3, they're going to really want to run the 2s and 3s, or in this instance, the 3s and 4s, as much as they would. Normally in game 2, game 3, remember there's only 3 games of preseason this year, unless you play the Hall of Fame game. In games 3 and 4, usually, or weeks 3 and 4, games 2 and 3, the starters will see a little bit more run. So normally the starters will get about 2 or 3 drives, maybe 1 drive, depending on how old the quarterback is, whatnot. And then they'll get the backups in for about another full quarter and a half, whatever it is, right? But Penix is in a situation where he's the pure backup, 100% the backup. There's no one really in competition for the 2. Tyler Heineke's not going to fucking come in and swoop his number 2 position. So with that being said, I think Penix is going to see a whole half here today. He saw 16 attempts last game. He obviously got the half last time. or roughly about the half last time. I think they're going to continue to throw the ball. Obviously, it's against Baltimore, who has great backups in the secondary. Obviously, he's going to be going against some of the starters as well for part of that time. But I think in this new offense, Penix can really take advantage of that. And if he gets a whole half, sees over 16 attempts, I don't think 100 yards is going to be much to ask for. Obviously, since we got him at 88.5, he only needs to get 90 yards. But I think either way, this offense is going to be still moving the ball. Bijan should get his drive or two today. So they're probably going to run it a little bit. But he's still going to have those checkdowns. They're probably going to run a screen or two to get easy dump-off yards for Penix, which is why I really like his over today compared to last time when I took his lower. Yeah. Let's hope the Panthers don't get shut out by the Jets defense in preseason again. Laugh my ass off. We suck. I'm not expecting anything really new there. I see a Falcons over. I like his mindset. Facts. But yeah, so that's why I'm taking the Penix. If any new lines come out, Bijan, whatever, sure. You can swing a lower on them, but outside of that, I'm only taking the Penix. And again, if you followed the Twitter, you got it at 88.5 or 92.5 if you're now watching now. Snag it at 99.5 in case it goes up anymore. If anything, it's only going to go up as he's going to see a lot of playtime tonight. That's about it for this game that I like. Josh Johnson's a polarizing one. Obviously, he's the backup right now. He might see a full half. Okay, you could lean the higher. Obviously, Atlanta just got some new pieces. They're probably going to play one drive. And outside of that, their secondary is pretty weak. So I would lean higher for the backups against Atlanta's backups. But I'm not really super convinced there. That's a lean. It's not a full play. That's about all I love from this side of the game. Now heading over to the Giants-Houston, which I am interested in. I think will be the most fun game for us to watch, as I think the starters for Houston will see more run. Now, again, they were in the Hall of Fame game. CJ did not play in that game. CJ played a drive last game, recorded 41 yards on 4 attempts and 2 completions, with obviously the completion Tank Dell for a touchdown. Now, I think he's going to see probably 2 drives this game. I think he's going to see 2 or 3 drives this game. He might even get a full quarter this game, depending on how fast the quarter goes. In game, he's in game 3 of the preseason for them. The starters are going to get more run automatically, which is why guys like Dameon Pierce and Xavier Hutchinson's lines are lower than where they were in prior games. CJ realistically probably going to get 2, maybe 3 drives. And that's me being optimistic, maybe 3 drives. I think he's going to see 2. But 67.5, I like the higher today. Again, normally I lean lowers in preseason, but I like the higher today simply because I think CJ can do this in damn near 1 drive, let alone 2 drives. Last time in 1 drive, he got 41 yards. I think he's going to be somewhere similar again today against this horrendous Giants offense. Tank Dell is going to play. Nico is supposed to suit up today. I don't know if Diggs is going to actually play today, but we'll see going forward. The full starters should see the first drive as well as maybe the second drive. And I know after that, it's going to be a lot of backups and whatnot. But since this is week 3 for them, game 3, I think you're going to see a lot more starters today. And I think they're going to take advantage of this horrendous Giants defense. They had Devin Singletary. Oh, yeah, here he is. At 31.5. If anything, I like his lower. I know he's going against his former team, whatever. But it's not full play. But I was thinking about it. 31.5 just feels a little bit high for me, as he's probably only going to see a roughly 2, 3, 4 drives, maybe at most. And if he even sees a quarter for Devin Singletary, I feel like 32 yards is kind of a lot against a good Houston defense, where even Houston's backups are better than the Giants' ones on offense. So it's going to be a lot to ask for Devin unless he gets a few check down screens and whatnot, which could happen. But with Daniel Jones back there, I don't really know what is going to happen. Daniel Jones' line's also a little high at 74.5. I'll take the lower. It has lowered literally 3 times, and I'm really mad I didn't take advantage. He was at 92.5, and then he went to 88.5, 89.5. And then he's now down to 74.5. So you would have secured almost damn 25 yards of value if you were to able to snag that right away as soon as the lines dropped. Obviously, I didn't. I'm a bot. I still like the lower at 74.5. He's probably going to see a lot of play time, but I don't believe in this passing offense at all. And I think they're going to run very, very vanilla offenses like they have all preseasons since Brian Dable has been there. They don't like to show their cards. They don't like to show their plays. It's going to be simple crossing routes. It's going to be simple levels. It's going to be simple flood concepts. It's all the generic shit. I don't know how well that's going to work. If anything, I'm taking the Danny Dimes lower. Again, it's just a lean. I'm not entirely on it. Malik Neighbors, I'm taking the lower. That is an official play. Lick my nuts, all you Malik Neighbors Glazers. I get he's really cool. I get he's fun to watch. I get he has drip. He ran 12 plays last game in game 1. I think he's going to see probably double that today, 24. He still saw 0 targets. So we double 0, we still have 0. No, obviously I don't think that's going to be the case today. But I don't think he's going to come out here and get peppered with targets. Again, they're going to run very vanilla offense. So for him to just naturally get open, sure, he might catch a 5. It's going to be like a Jalen Polk scenario. He's going to catch like 3 passes for 15 yards, and that will be his day. He'll catch 2 hitch routes. He'll probably catch like a dig route, whatever. I don't think he's going to turn any of those into fucking monster gains. If anything, I'm leaning the comfortable lower. He's naturally raised higher at 25, at 24.5 just because of his name, and people want to see him do cool shit. But again, this is a tough defense to be running against the ones, and I don't see them really coming out in anything crazy. It's going to be 1 high, 2 high looks. But again, I don't believe in Daniels either, or Daniel Jones either. So if anything, I'm leaning the lower on the Giants players. Giants playing until half. DJ gonna cook. The Giants are playing a full half. You saw that? I saw they were only playing a quarter at most. But if they play a full half, there's no way the starters are playing a fucking full half. That's insane in game 2. Even if they play a full half, I'll bite my words. But until that's fact. There's no shot they play a full fucking half in game 2 of the preseason. Game 3, sure. Game 2? Let me look this up. We're going to live look this up. We're going to live fact check this. Giants starters. So when I looked this up earlier, what to watch, Giants preseason game at 2. Giants preseason game closer, dress rehearsal, blah, blah, blah. Brian Daboll hasn't specified how long the starters and key reserves will get in this game. They'll likely go at least half depending on the game's flow. Okay, so it's likely. Likely. Coming off an ACL injury, crashing during town. Yeah. General manager. Upgrade the offensive line on paper, blah, 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 blah. There's no way they run till fucking halftime. And Saquon won't be out there to carry the offense as he does in previous years. Accuracy, deep ball. Depending on the game's flow, makes me feel like they're not going to get a full fucking half. Malik Neighbors, what to watch. He dealt with an ankle injury earlier, but he's back at practice at the end of the week doing his thing on lookers. Blah, blah, blah. To insist on holding a guy out in fear of injury probably won't fly in the eyes of the coaching staff who believes. So this is just like a Giants bias. They want to see them play, but I don't think they're actually going to play. Yeah, I mean, we'll look at a different one. But yo, ads? Fuck off. Feed the Rock. Neighbors took 12 preseason snaps, as I talked about earlier. Was not targeted once by quarterback Drew Lock. He broke free at least twice. He wasn't really free. He was an over top safety right over top of him. But sure, if you want to throw a fucking laser, maybe. Maybe swift recovery from his ankle injury. Yeah. Okay, there's nothing really here. All right, so we're going off one fucking article. And, I mean, what the hell is this? Yeah, I don't think, dude. Coming off an ACL injury, they're going to, playing him for a whole half. Feels crazy. All right, well, I'm still sticking with my gut. I love you, but I'm still going to rock with the unders. I'm still going with the unders. It was reported a couple minutes ago about 1/2. Yeah. I did not do the Jets-Panthers, Casey. Don't worry. They're not even on underdog right now, so we're fine. Dead ass. Not even here. All right. Other plays. Yeah, we'll see if they play a whole half anyway. I'm still fading for now. Still fading Neighbors for show. I think they'll probably get closer to a quarter than a half, but we'll fucking see. Again, I could eat my words and eat shit. Whatever. If you don't like the line, if you don't like whatever I'm saying, you can fade it. Doesn't fucking matter. You could take the overs. Caleb's line has gone down a bit. He was at 67.5. Now he's at 64.5. Interesting. I don't know how much playtime he's going to get. He's in, obviously, now game 3. Like I said about the Houston thing of this game. Should be interesting to see him out there. He's probably going to get something similar to what he got last week. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. If anything, I would lean lower. I don't think he's going to get a 40-yard fucking screen pass to DeAndre Swift or whatever again. Like, I just... Maybe they come out guns blazing. But I don't really have a true preference on that. Not really leaning one way or the other. Chase Brown, though, love the hire. Could easily get him a big screenplay right off the rip. He's probably going to see a few drives here tonight. He's a guy that literally can take any single fucking carry for 20 yards. He's explosive, fast, going to be used in the passing game. Probably will catch 2 passes tonight. Probably will see about 3 carries, 2 catches. That's enough to go for 16 to me. Even if he sees 1 drive, he still can get over this. I like that lean for show. Not an official play, but I like the lean for show. Logan Woodside, obviously, that's a fucking high line, but he's probably going to see damn near this entire game. So if you know anything about Logan Woodside, you can take it. I'm not personally. Khalil Herbert, 26.5, anything lower. This backfield is a fucking mess. Like, I don't, even for regular fantasy, it's a fucking mess. And for betting this year, it is going to be the biggest headache in the world. It's pretty much they're going to ride with the hot hand and go from there. It's exactly what it's looked like so far. It's what it's probably going to see. If Khalil's having a good day, it's going to be Khalil. If DeAndre Swift's having a good day, it's going to be DeAndre Swift. Fuck, if Roshan starts popping off, it might be Roshan. Like, yeah, an absolute mess. If anything, I lean the lowers on the running backs for sure here. And we keep it moving. Rome, lower. Again, I'm leaning a lot of lowers today. I lean a lot of lowers in preseason. They set the lines high for bigger name guys, and they just catch like 1 pass for 5 yards, and you're disappointed. But we keep it pushing. Detroit, Kansas City have a few good games left here. Carson Wentz, I kind of like the hire, dude. I think he's going to get a good amount of playtime today. They have Justin Ross, lower. He's a dog, though, in preseason. He might go higher. He's a preseason god. Yeah, he's a type of dude to go over in preseason for sure. He's probably going to see, like, all of the second half and then pop the fuck off. And then we're like, oh, my God, Justin Ross, he's back. Oh, my God, he should have been a first-round pick, which he should have. Oh, he should be playing more, which he should. And then we'll be back on him, and he's not going to do that. So, preseason hype, Justin Ross? Sure, I'm in. Tell me I'm in. I'm also in on Carson Wentz. I think he's going to see a good amount of this game. I'm assuming he's probably going to get a quarter to maybe a half. Should be easily enough to soar over this line. I don't know if Patty's playing. Normally, Kansas City does play Patty for a little bit. So if Patty sees a good amount of time, then, hey, shit, maybe Carson Wentz will see the other half of that. Obviously, he's the main backup there, so I think they're going to want to get him some reps. He might see some reps with the ones as well, depending on how, if Patty plays, if he does not play. Okay, Nate Sudfeld, he saw a lot of the fucking game last time, which pissed me off because I took, obviously, Hendon Hooker, and that made me mad. But, I mean, if obviously they like him as the number 2 there, I'm leaning lower because he's ass. Nate Sudfeld's not good at football, playing Kansas City defense, nothing crazy, but, you know, that is what it is. Can't wait until we hit the regular season streams in 19 days. Dude, I know. The regular season streams are going to be crazy. Plus, you're going to have a full video with it, so it's about to be a fucking movie. All right. Hold on. Okay, Nate Sudfeld sucks at football. We keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. I'm not touching either of these. Not touching that either. Okay, Minnesota at Cleveland. Dorian Thompson-Robinson's always an interesting one in preseason. Obviously, he's the QB3, QB2 there. On the depth chart, he's listed as like the QB fucking 4. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's just as a QB4 here. Obviously, Deshaun probably won't play, We took his under last time. I don't know why they had his fucking lineup last time. He didn't play. Pierre Strong is an interesting play. He's always a preseason god. Might have to take him. Fast, quick, receiving back type running back. Can catch a screen pass and go the distance. Very interesting play here. It's a strong lean for me. I would lean the over there. I would lean the under here. As Dorian Thompson-Robinson, again, has proven time and time again that he's not good at football. But, you know, he's trying to make his case, trying to play for that position. Cedric Tillman, someone that is, again, another big name from last year. Third-round pick out of Tennessee. Was a big player there. Obviously got injured, but could do something. Trying to play for that spot in preseason. I would take his higher as well. Nick Mullins, the gunslinger. The cash bringer. No J.J. McCarthy today, so I think Nick Mullins is going to see a lot of play time. He's a guy that threw for 600 yards in a game in college. He's a guy that threw for multiple 400 games last year, multiple 400 games in San Francisco and other places as well. He's a true gunslinger. Like, he gets out there and they sling the fucking rock. He chucks it downfield to his receivers. Jalen Nailon, I'm taking the over. This is a player where it's just going to be chuck. I think Nick Mullins can easily soar over that 109 mark. Normally he does when he's playing, starting, whatever. And I think he'll do it again today. If I were to take sides of these plays, let's refresh it, see if they have any other games on. Because I can go through the actual games we have today. The full slate. We have Falcons, Ravens, which we've gone over. Bengals, Bears, which we've gone over. Giants, Texans, which we've gone over. Lions, Chiefs, Vikings, Browns. And then at night, which they don't have lines for, but they might have them later, these are not all today. Are they? No, they're not all today. Which ones are fucking today? Huh? Is this one today or tomorrow? That's how we'll see. Preseason, Seattle, today. Okay. Oh, not Mudhead. Thank you. Interesting. Not that either. The hell? All right. So Tennessee's also today, so we'll probably get lines for that. Cardinals, I think, is today then as well. Are these all today? Damn, are all the games today? Am I tripping? I thought there were Sundays games. Are there not Sundays? Are there not Sundays games? They're all tonight? Wow, dude. Holy shit. All right, I'm going to have a lot of plays coming tonight then. All right. Well, these are for the 1 o'clock slate. I'll release those three. For this 3, again, for the 1 o'clock slate, we have Penix over. Again, this moved since the last time we did it, but if you got it at 88.5, dub. CJ Haya, Malik Loa. Those are the 3 plays I had for the 1 o'clock slate. Now, for the later slate, when that comes out, I'll also release plays on Twitter. Make sure you have noties on. Make sure you have everything on. For the 4 o'clock slate, obviously, I like a few of these plays of outer lean, Sudfeld under, Justin Ross over, Nick Mullins over, if you were to take anything in those slates later in the day. The 7 o'clock slate I'll have out on Twitter probably around the 4 o'clock time whenever they drop, or as soon as they do drop, I'll have shit for those games. Let's look at the games, though, here, and I can probably give you a good glimpse in of what we're probably going to look at here. For the Seahawks-Titans, obviously you have Malik Willis is going to be an interesting one. He's probably going to play a good amount. Levis might play. We'll see. Cardinals is going to be a large sample size of Clay and Tune, but we might see Marvin Harrison for the first time, which would be interesting, which would be a lot of fun to see. Obviously, then we have Commanders, Dolphins. Really there, we're just going to be looking at any of the Dolphins running backs. Maybe if they give Waddle a drive, something of the sort. Probably lean the unders on any of the starters in that game. Jaden Daniels, I'm fading the fuck out of. He had one throw, and everyone's fucking going nuts. And then almost got stopped at the goal line. But yeah, I'm fading the fuck out of him. So we'll see that. Bills Steelers will be interesting. Probably not touching that game, though. There's nothing really I normally love in those games. Najee under again. That was bullshit. He beat us last time. Jets Panthers. There's no lines out, but probably Braylon's over. Panthers fucking stink. Any of the Jets overs. We were fucking ass. Panthers. Amir Smith-Marset saw the most snaps last time. And he'll probably see the most snaps again. Now, moving on to the Rams-Chargers. Stetson Bennett will see damn near the entire game once again, even though he's ass, will probably take his over, depending how high they set it, okay? Chargers-wise, never touching the Chargers. Like, literally ever. That offense is in shambles. They are in shambles. I don't even know what the fuck to look at there. If anything, lowers across the board. Bucks-Jags, interesting one. Taking Bucky's overs. I think he's going to get a good amount of playtime today. He looked really good in the week 1 of preseason. BTJ, probably the same thing. He looks fucking dominant in the practices so far. He's been, according to all the beat reporters, unguardable. So we'll see about that. Cowboys, Raiders. Trey Lance saw the whole game last game. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a similar beat this time. We'll see what happens. And the Raiders-wise, I don't really have anything off the top of the dome for that. That's kind of like the thoughts I have. And we're going to see where those go for us. But for now, these are the plays we have. And we will continue to rock out. If any of you guys have questions, I will answer those in a second. Refreshing. We have nothing here yet. Only after the 4 o'clock slate / Green Bay Denver plays tomorrow night. Okay, so is that the only game tomorrow? 2 games tomorrow. Okay. That's what I thought. I was like, dude, there's no way there's not fucking Sunday games. I could have sworn. Sunday kind of rare for preseason now that they trimmed the weeks. Only a couple. All right, blah, 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 blah. Smashing Braylon's over again. Facts. I'm depressed that Jordan Travis isn't able to play in the preseason. Jordan Travis is ass. You're not going to miss anything. Don't worry. All right, so we have 2 games tomorrow. Then we'll be live tomorrow. Don't worry. And we will keep it fucking rolling. If you guys have any questions or if you want to hit me up on Twitter, you're more than welcome to. Make sure to follow us on Pickett. Code BDG. Link is in the description. 10 p.m. kickoff for Dallas versus Las Vegas. I'm on the East Coast. So if you're not on the East Coast, it'll be probably like 7, which isn't horrible. But yeah, 10 p.m. kickoff feels fucking nuts. Trying to think. Other shit. Yeah, so I'll be live tomorrow. Make sure to follow us on Pickett. Link in the description. Make sure to sign up for Underdog today. If you're not already signed up, use code BDGE. You'll be able to get some merch if you sign up on Pickett. We're doing a giveaway, so if you're lucky enough, you'll be able to get the giveaway. Plus, they'll give you up to $100 when you sign up on Pickett as well. Straight cash to you. Hand it to you. Here you go. Someone in the chat last time got a hundo, which was pretty fucking sick. Not only that, you have to make sure you sync a book. So if you're playing on Underdog, you can just sync a book. You can sync whatever, and we get rolling. Make sure to follow me, because when you use that link in the description, you'll follow Nick right away. So if you want to follow me, you want to tail my bets, my shit, as I said on Twitter, has been fucked up the past few days as I've been traveling here, traveling there, but I finally got it figured out yesterday. So today and yesterday, it should be fixed. I should be rolling. I posted a few things on there, so we should be good to go. We're going to be live on Canceled Gaming tonight. So tonight I'm not going to be live, but JMO's going to be live. So JMO will be doing Fortnite tonight with the new season. So that will be really cool. Barney, you staying up for the fucking Dallas Vegas game, huh? What's popping? Are you talking about the Colts game? Not yet. There's no lines for the Colts game, sadly. So waiting on that. But that'll come out later today, and I'll post shit on Twitter. So make sure you follow on Twitter, have noties on, and get the best lines as soon as possible. Yeah, so that's about it for the stream. We're going to wrap it up here. Love you guys. Big smoochies. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me know if you are tailing whatever down below.